All right, so the old walk up, walk down, walk around. So a walk up would be you're walking into a chord with a couple of notes. So that particular one was A minor, and what I did was I went D, open, and then I picked a note right out of the chord, A minor chord we were doing, and then I used it to walk and transition into the next note, which is that F of our next chord. Right? So we got Now we can do the same thing on that C. Open A, B or the second fret, and then into the C note. So this is all stuff you can do strumming, right? We got so it's down, down, up, up, and then right here, walk. And then same thing on the C. And then just normal strum pattern. Right, now you can do other notes in the chord. It doesn't have to be a walk up per se. Right, I just went because I know that that's going to be a note in the next chord. Oftentimes it's just a segue or leading into the next chord. So it works great if you're walking right into the next note of the chord, F. In that case, C here. And then to G. Now, you could do that technically, but this is more of a minor sounding progression, and that note right there wouldn't fit. We could do it with an F on the... Right, we could go... Right, so sometimes you have to stay within the key in the scale, and that's a whole nother topic. But if you want to try it on that G, it would be open E, F, which is the first fret, and then to the G. So it's a little different spacing, right? These are called half steps. You're just moving one fret. That would be a whole step, right? It's 2 frets. So we got... Now, that's a walk up we can do walk downs to get us into the A minor again. So I'm just taking that C, B, or 3, 2, open. Or actually, right? So that's just other options you can throw. So when you combined everything we've done in the last 3 little chapters here, right? We have the picking, right? Randomizing the picking. Right, so we'll stick with the chords. I'm just wanting to do 3 chord wonders, but I'm sticking to the axis of 4. Here we go. So we got... Right, so I've used some of those patterns that we've done. I've mixed strumming. Right, so you can really have fun with those. I love those. You know, a lot of people will just take certain notes off in the chord, like we were talking about earlier, or those hammer-ons. So let me go over that really fast. A hammer-on, all a hammer-on is you're hammering onto the next note without picking it. So hence the hammer, like you're hammering a nail. And the secret to hammer-ons is not how hard you press, but it's how quick you attack the note. So if I do it slow, see how the note goes away? But if I do it quick, right, it's right there. And it's, you know, you just got to press as hard as you would getting to another chord. And all you're doing is hammer out. Now, a lot of people will do But in folk music, country music, pop music, you'll hear oftentimes those two things put together. So I'll go over more specific hammer-on runs. But the hammer-on little chord adaptions and the walking up together . Right? You can start to see how it really takes those four chords, tweaks with them just a little bit, but all of a sudden you have infinite options on things you can do. So these last three modules have been kind of giving you an idea of what you can do. You know, I'm letting you be creative. It doesn't have to be specific stuff. I'm just trying to give you ideas. You know, make your own picking patterns. Use that one I showed you as a basis, and then you can just take a little bit of that. Right, and break it up your own way and go through each chord picked, then go to the next chord strummed, to the next chord picked, next chord strummed, walk up to the next chord picked with a hammer on, blah, 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 blah. You're just subtly changing up your rhythm and your timing and your little fingerings to constantly keep people's ears and attention grabbed in this ADD kind of world out there. All right, so give all that a shot.